Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Feed the Beast using the Direwolf20 Mod Pack with Thaum1X. I am Thaum1X. As you can see, I've been at work in our little home here, getting stuff done. I'm going to go ahead and go for a second floor at some point. Thought I'd go ahead and set that up. So up here we've got our markers ready to... Excuse me, I sneezed. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, I've got the markers set to clear out our next floor. And I've set up some walls so that we can have walls in place when we clear the next floor. You know. Yeah. So we got a few things to do today. I need to get the redstone energy stuff going. And hooked up over there. For that, we've got a couple machines that we need to make, and so figure we should get started. The first thing we're going to need to make here is a magma crucible. It's not too hard to make. Some copper, some nether brick, and some glass and iron. A little redstone. So let's get to it. Let's see. We need one of those, two of these. Then we're going to need another one of those. 4 of these. We need 2 copper. And then I start drawing a blank for some reason. It's okay, I'll figure it out. I know we need a couple nether brick, which I think I just put over here. So, we need that. We need glass, that's what else we need. It's pretty dense of me. We need glass. We got 10. That'll do. So, I think we need these in the corners. Like that. And there's our machine frame. So, we just put that there, that there. Get our buckets. Because we need a bucket for the top. Those go there, those go there, and that goes on top, and there we have a magma crucible. So, what you do with this is you put redstone in here and it melts it down and stores it in this tank over here. Well, then you need a liquid transposer, which we don't have yet, so I guess we're making one of those too. But first, before we even get to the liquid transposer, we are going to need something else called an induction smelter. That guy right there. So, our induction smelter, this recipe used to be a lot easier because this used to be sand, but Thaumcraft, thermal expansion has gotten around to implementing the real recipe for this, and so we're going to have to make ourselves some Invar blend. So, how do you do that, you might be asking? Well, as you can see here, that's interesting. I don't know what that is, but as you can see here, you get Invar blend by combining 2 iron dust and a ferrous metal dust. So, I took the liberty of getting together what we're going to need over here, and we're just going to throw it in our pulverizer here, shut that off, because we need 4 iron, and 2 ferrous metal. And there we go. And we just take it and combine them like this, and that gets us our Invar blend. Then we just take our Invar blend and throw it in our powered furnace, and there's our Invar ingot. Alright, so next we'll need a couple more gold. Right? Yeah, that'll take gold, and that'll take gold. We need a couple more copper. Same box. Thaum1X, same box. A couple redstone. 4 more iron. And another bucket. Someday we're going to run out of buckets. Alright, so let's get this together. A couple redstone. And we need 4 of these in the corners. And then glass. Gets our machine frame. Our machine frame, our 2 Invar ingots, our reception coil, 2 copper, and a bucket. Gets us an induction smelter. Alright. So, what we use an induction smelter for is to make the hardened glass that's required for creating the redstone energy cell and the redstone conduit. So what we need is pulverized obsidian from our pulverizer to put here, and then lead ingots, and you combine those in an induction smelter and we'll get our hardened glass. Pretty nifty, huh? After that, let's look at the recipe. Yeah, our conduit, we have to fill up an empty energy conduit, and we're going to need electrum blend for that, and hardened glass, like I said. And to make a redstone energy cell, we need to build an energy frame, which is a diamond, 4 hardened glass, and more electrum. Electrum is just pretty much what we did with the Invar. Yeah. Silver and gold dust. Combine those together and you get 2 electrum blend. Anyway, you see where we're going with this. We got to get some obsidian together, and that brings us to our next thing. So let me sleep right for a second, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and like I said, our next problem is we need obsidian. We're going to need way more than 4, plus I've got plans for this 4 obsidian. I mean, we might as well take care of the plans I have for this obsidian now, I guess. Let's see, where would I have put them? They're right there. So we're going to need 2 of those, 4 obsidian, and leather, and 3 reeds. Because we are going to make an enchanting table. Now, I haven't really had a need for this yet, only because I keep on dying. Playing on hard can be, well, hard. Not usually, but sometimes. Just get unlucky. But I'm getting up to I'm up to 14 levels, and this could come into play soon. So we might as well have it on hand. Plus, it tempts me to, stops tempting me from, keeps me from being tempted to use those materials for other things when I know I'm going to need that at least pretty soon. So what are we going to do to get obsidian? We've only got 3 diamonds, and I don't know. I'm not ready to use those for just getting obsidian at this point. It seems silly, especially when we know enough Thaumcraft at this point to make Thaumium. So we're going to make a few Thaumium. So let's see, what do we need to do that? We need 8 metal and 4 magic, plus 5 Vs. Now, our wand holds 50 Vs, so technically we could make 10 at a time. But, I don't know. Let's see. For now, we're going to have to use silver wood, I think. We just don't have enough sand to make the other things. Let's see how much they even have. Then we need to take those and lay them out, and then do that with them. Yeah, those are 1 each. So we would need 4 of those for each thing, and it would put 3 soil and 2 rock into the air for each one we used. That is way more than just using these, and I know where some more of these are. Oh, it's not, it's about equal actually, isn't it? Well, what the heck, we'll use these. We need 2 more Thaumium ingots, so let's make them. I'm not a big fan of wasting aspects like this, but when you this early in the game, it's hard to have a choice at it. So yeah, that should work. 2 Thaumium. And our 2 Thaumium gives us 3 total. And that gives us a new Thaumium pick. Alright. So now we can use that to get some obsidian. And I know the perfect place to do that. Let's see, we don't need all those. Let's go out here, get ourselves some water, and right over this way, we got a little cow farm down here now. Little area for them. Trying to build up some leather. I killed about 7 wild cows recently, and of course got 1 leather, which I used to make that book. But you guys have seen it. You borne witness to what happens when I play this game. Anyway, here we go. Alright, so let's mine some obsidian. Yeah, this takes a long time, as you can see. Anyway, I'm going to do this for a while, probably mine all this up, and I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. And yeah, I mined some of that obsidian. But then, as I was doing that, I got to thinking. I've been doing some Thaumcraft research off camera, and one of my discoveries was the Wand of Equal Trade here. Now, I'm not big on doing a lot of mining of obsidian. It takes way too long. So I think maybe this can help us with that. As you can see, we need to put it together in our fusion altar. So let's get that done and see if this still does what I used to use it for mainly. We're gonna need a gold nugget, one of our shards, and some sticks. Let's get a few more. Always using sticks, you know? So there we have our Wand of the Apprentice. And 3 Vis shards. Our Wand of the Apprentice has been left in there. Okay. So we take that, put it in there, and we've got to supply this with 16 permutatio and 4 instrumentum. Alright, so for permutatio, normally I would use seeds because, well, they have one of the leafy things and one of the other things, and most of these other seeds aren't any good for it. Pumpkin seeds, but we don't have a lot of those, and we don't have a lot of regular seeds. However, we've got a bunch of flax seeds, and I noticed that aspects were added to these flax seeds, so I think we're going to use those. So we need 16 of these, right? We're going to double check that, of course. Yeah, 16 of those. And flint has our tool symbol there. We need 4 of those. Just come over here. We have a nice bubbling cauldron. Throw them in. And we should start seeing the sparkles. We're not seeing it. It's picking it up though. Yeah, there we go. Wand of Equal Trade. Alright. Been a long time since I've gotten to play with a Wand of Equal Trade. So, you must first choose the block you wish to change other blocks into by sneaking and right-clicking on the desired block. When you then left-click on another block, it will turn into the target block. Right-clicking will transform a whole swath of blocks. You must be carrying enough target blocks, and the transform blocks will replace them in your inventory. So, how can we use that to our advantage when collecting obsidian? Well, the answer is quite simple. That's fully charged back up. We'll leave that here. Let's go out here and grab some cobble real fast. A stack should be fine. Go back over to our little obsidian mining place. Here. We didn't happen to bring another bucket of water with us. Let's get that real fast. I'm just gonna come over here. There we go. Alright, so now all we gotta do is tell our wand here to target cobble, and then when we click that, yeah, see, look at that, and all that obsidian, all the blocks that were obsidian were exchanged for the cobblestone that I had in my inventory, and I got 21 obsidian. So oops. Well, that was 2 gravel. we have 37 obsidian in the time that it took me to mine one of them. So let's see if there's any more lava here. I'm betting there's not. Ooh, there is. As you can see, you can use this trick to clear out a load of obsidian really fast. So, let's do that again. Getting dark, so might want to hurry a bit. Any more lava here? There sure isn't. Let's grab this. And this iron over here. Alright. Just thought that was a nifty little trick that people might have forgotten about if they've known it before, or if anybody is new to Thaumcraft and looking for something like that. Thought I'd share it, you know. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and well, I was thinking about what I just showed you with the Wand of Equal Trade, and it occurred to me that there's another mod in Direwolf20's pack that does something similar that you might be interested in too if you've never seen it. And that's called Aminium Stone. I think at this point, yeah, we have enough shards of minium. These are dropping from the mobs as a rare drop as we kill them. Anyway, I think we've got enough of them that maybe we can make one of the Aminium Stones. So the first thing we're going to need is an inert stone. How do you make an inert stone? Well, gold, iron, and smooth stone. So let's see, we need smooth stone. Got just enough here. And we need gold and iron. So, yeah. And that gets us an inert stone. And then we surround that with shards of minium. And we get a minium stone. Now this guy can do all kinds of stuff. He's from Equivalent Exchange. And in that mod, yeah, you're able to kind of trade blocks for other blocks based on, well, their ID and what they're worth in the game according to, well, Equivalent Exchange. So as you can see, I've got the Aminium Stone in my hand, and I pointed at these other blocks around here, and a little thing appears down in this corner, and that's telling me that I can transform this block into that block, like that. Then into dirt, and then into cobble, and then back into grass. Yeah, kind of interesting. I thought it did something on smooth stone too, but apparently it doesn't. That's fine. The other interesting thing you can do with this, and the more controversial thing really, is you can use it to, well, supplement items that you need. Well, you can supplement items that you need. Well, it also works as a crafting thing somehow. I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Alright guys, I thought I'd do a quick cut and figure out how to make this a crafting bench. So, it's really simple. You just hit C, and there we are. Nothing more to it, you know? And then you can take this and put it in here and put 2 logs in here and get obsidian. Woo! There's lots of other things you can do with it. I mean, as you can see, I can turn gravel into sandstone and logs into obsidian. Another interesting thing is you can put coal in here and 7 logs. You can do this with anything that you would cook for 1 coal, and basically it's going to give you 1 less than it would in a furnace. It's kind of interesting, but it also feels, I don't know. There are things in different mods that are, well, it makes use of that ability. Oh my gosh. Well, we gotta turn those off. No. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we better, I don't know what we can, well, we're gonna need some gold and some silver. Let's do, yeah, I'm probably gonna cut this part out. Anyway, there are things that some of the other mods, well, in particular Thaumcraft adds, that make the conversion of things with the Aminium Stone a little a little cheaty. I mean, I've got no problem with flint being 4 cobble, I guess, but when you look at what you can do with it, let's see, where is it? The biggest thing I've seen so far is turning blaze powder into blaze rods. I don't know if there it is. Yeah, you can take 2 blaze powder and turn it into a blaze rod. Now, granted, in the game, if you get a blaze rod, you can turn it into blaze powder. I missed it. Let's see. There it is. Let's look at what we can do with it. Well, so you can turn a blaze rod into blaze powder, but look at the conversion here. If you macerate it or pulverize it, you get 4 to 1 blaze rod, and as you saw in the Aminium Stone recipe, it only takes 2 blaze powder to make 1 blaze rod, so basically you convert it into 2. In shapeless crafting, you only get 2, and that is where Equivalent Exchange got their rate from. None of the mods really do anything while considering one another. Look at that. Macerator gives you 5 blaze powder out of 1 blaze rod. So you get 2.5 blaze rods out of every blaze rod. But, yeah. Like I said, the mods don't really consider each other when they're building their mod, because people might not be playing with some of those other mods. They try to accommodate one another some, but there's only so much that they can do, so much that they can take it into account before. I mean, where do you stop? Eventually, you're trying to cover mods that don't exist. It gets ridiculous, and I understand why Equivalent Exchange is doing things the way they're doing, and so far it seems a lot better. I mean, there's no way to store EMC points and all that, but eventually when you can start doing that, then mining cobblestone becomes mining diamonds at some point, because you just convert the cobblestone into points that you use to buy diamonds, and that's just too far. I like where it's at right now, though. I have to say, it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I'll probably use it some, but I like being able to do this. But creating stuff, I don't know that I'll use it for that. Maybe as a portable crafting table. Kind of nice, too. But anyway, that's my rant about Equivalent Exchange, I guess. Anyway, I'll stop the video right now and see how much time we got left. Alright guys, so looking at the time in our video so far, it looks like we've hit the point where I need to kind of stop for this episode. Sometimes it feels like I ramble, and I probably do. Who am I kidding? But, yeah, I never seem to fit in as much as I want to in one video. But, I'm gonna stop this one here, and I'll make another one. You can count on it. Well, see you next time.